Okay.
这就是口语啊。If we write an essay, we would not want to say this. It's too casual, 太随便。但是口语的时候可以，就是很那个很地道。We're completely in the dark. In the dark. Sorry. Okay. Very cool. Okay. It sounds like an interesting story, and it sounds
Yeah.
like. Would you mind telling me what was the thing that was funny about this? You made a skit that was funny about it. What was funny about it?
Yes.
Huh?
In a funny way.
Can you explain it to me?
I got it. I can't hear you. I can't
You
get
can't
you.
hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I mean,
Can you hear me?
yes.
Okay. Can you
Maybe.
explain? Huh?
Okay. Could you please say it again? The internet is
That's
here
not good.
is not very good. Yes.
Oh no.
Could you please say it
Could
again?
you explain to me what was funny about the skit? How you made it funny?
How it made it funny.
Mm.
And I changed the some part of the story
Mm.
in and use and I use the mm, mm, okay. I How do I say it? Gosh, I don't know the.
I think Mason, let me give you a suggestion. Can I give you a suggestion? I think in China, a lot of people 有这个32型什么的, right? And people like to think and say the right thing, right? But in the US, we don't like to do this. So even like native speakers, Americans, English people, they're thinking about stuff all the time too, right? We're always thinking about stuff. And so one thing you can do is you can, instead of just thinking about it, you can kind of talk your way through it. Does that make sense? So let's say I'm thinking, but I can't really remember, and I want to tell you something, but I can't remember like what day it was or where or how do I say this word. So I'm trying to think of a word, so I can start to describe it to you, and I just talked about it. So I think, I can't think of this word, but it's this word. It's a big thing. It's that thing, right? So you kind of talk about it like that instead of just don't say anything. Yeah. So that's one thing that you can do to, and that's very normal. Everyone does that, so that's not a big deal at all. Yeah. So tell me, what
Okay.
are you thinking about?
How do I? Oh, I know. How do I make fun? And I
Yeah.
use some modern things. Yeah.
No. Some
And
modern things.
into this Asian story,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll make the program more interesting.
Mm. Cool. That sounds good. All right. So you had a good week,
Yes.
and you're going to school on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And how about your essay? Have you had time to, in these 3 days, to work on your essay?
My essay,
Mm.
and I think I didn't finish it yet because I still have class.
Oh, you still have
Even
class. Okay. All right. We'll look at it next time. Okay. Let's talk about some news.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do that. All right. Our favorite place. What's going on? So, we know what vaccine is, right? I think we talked about this last time.
Yes.
Okay. So, here we have a rollout. A vaccine rollout falls behind goals. Do you know what it means to fall behind?
Fall behind. I don't know.
Fall behind means to, we have some goals, right? We have some 目标. Our goal is to make 10. I want 10 of these. but I only have 8. Okay, I'm falling behind. Okay, does that make sense? 跟不上，跟不上目标。
Okay.
Okay, falling behind on the goals. And here we have a rollout.
Rollout.
Vaccine rollout. So what could this mean?
Let me. U.S. vaccine rollout.
Roll out.
Roll out.
Roll out is like if you had something rolled up.
Okay.
比如说一个瑜伽垫儿，it's rolled up, right? 瑜伽垫，
Okay.
瑜伽垫子 is rolled up, and then you can roll it out.
Roll it.
可以怎么说？弹开 we can roll it out. Okay, so that's 实际 literally that's what that would mean, roll out. Here this is
Maybe
figurative.
means
虚拟的用法. What does it mean?
to make something more common.
Make it more common. Here we have
Yes.
a vaccine rollout, which means you can think of like 这种弹开、不开什么的，对吧? We're trying to
Yes.
get the vaccine out to everyone. Okay, so
And
that's
vaccine is a kind of medicine, right?
exactly 疫苗, right? Okay.
Okay.
So in the US, this is falling behind. It's going slow. It's going slowly. It's too slow. Okay. Can you read this?
Far fewer people are being protected against COVID-19 as the process moves slower than officials have projected and has been beset by confusion and disorganization, right?
Good. Disorganization, yes.
Disorganization in many states. That could portend more problem in 2021.
Very good. Okay, that's good reading. This is a pretty difficult thing to read. And 这就是我们的目标嘛. If you can read this and be like, oh, that's so easy, I know all of that, then you're perfect. Then you're good. So you're getting good. This is a very good good reading here. Okay, so I want to talk about 词根 the importance. Have you ever heard about 词根? Has anyone, maybe 非常帅气 has ever told you about 词根 many times? Yes, it's very
Roots.
important. 词根 roots is very important. Okay, this word we can see if we don't know about 词根, it looks so difficult. Yeah.
Yes.
But with 词根, it's actually so easy. This word, organize. Have you heard of this word?
And I haven't learned the organize.
Organize, right? Easy.
Yes.
知道了吧?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
it means that it's
整理.
in.
Yeah. To collect things in order, to make it all
Let me
clean.
other word. Let's think of another word to
Synonyms.
take place. Order, maybe organize.
Order.
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly. 我发现一个问题啊, I told you the wrong thing before. Synonym means 同义词. So, how do we say 同音词? This is not synonym. That's called a homophone. Okay. Homo 是什么意思吧? Homo 就是一样. Phone 呢? 我就说这个 synonym 感觉也不是音的意思. 这个 phone 呢? Have you ever heard of a phone?
Yeah, phones.
Yes. Phone is something which has a sound. So this means same sound. 同音. Okay. Synonyms 才是同义词.
Okay.
All right. And so, yes, roots. That one was homophone. H-O-M-O.
This.
Yeah. So, this. Do you know what this means?
This means no, not.
No. And isation. What does this mean?
Isation means it's a noun.
It's a noun. 就是的东西的过程 这个事儿什么的。That's ization. That's what that means. Okay. The process of organize or something like that. So okay, disorganization. Very easy, right? So that's why it's so important. All right. And let me teach you a couple words. These are too difficult for you right now. You don't need to spend time to remember them. I think in a year or two you will know these words because 不常用，我们只是在高级写作才会用这些，口语不用，除非是跟那种天才说话什么的。Beset means to have a problem. We have a problem. That's what beset is. Have a problem or difficulty. It means that 我不建议做笔记啊 because 这个不常用。But if you want to, you can. 如果就是也是对吧 ？Sometimes we use some difficult words 来显示我们的厉害，这个也可以。If you like the word, you can 收藏一下。These are both good words. I use these words a lot. I like them. So this means that there's a problem, you know, there's some trouble. It's a 动词. There's trouble. There's constant trouble happening. Okay, that means beset. 这个遭遇吧，遭遇问题什么的 something like this.
Yeah, got it.
And this one, portend, that could portend. 意味着 but it's usually a bad thing. It's signified.
Okay.
Another good word, but very difficult. Portend. Be a sign or warning that something especially bad, calamitous or momentous. Calamitous is bad, momentous 不一定是 bad, is likely going to happen. Okay, the eclipses portend some major events. So that could portend some more problems. What is that?
That could problems. Maybe.
Don't tell me maybe. It's 非常清楚在这儿。要么你知道，要么你不知道。
Okay, it's the problems. That means the vaccine rollout falls behind those.
Exactly. This problem here could portend more problems in 2021. That's not good. Okay, should we look at this? I think we're going to run out of time. Are we out of time? I think we are. So tomorrow I will, we started a little bit, let's do a couple more minutes. We started a little bit late. Tomorrow I will have the last class with you, probably for a while. And then teacher Jess will be back in action.
I see. Okay.
And yeah, okay. So
I can wait.
Let's, should we talk a little bit more about this or should we look at another subject, another title?
Okay, about this.
More about this?
Yes.
More, okay, let's do this. All right, so here we go. This is a doctor, where is he?
Doctor. The doctor is vaccine. This is a vaccine, right? Vaccine.
Yeah, he's getting the vaccine. He's receiving the vaccine.
He's getting.
But where is he?
Where is he? About the background in the hospital.
In the hospital. And what state is he in, or what country is he in?
What country? Roland in Redlands, California.
Redlands, California. Okay, so I'm in Northern California. This is in Southern California. Do you know Northern and Southern?
I know the Northern and Southern.
Okay, good. So he's in Southern California. Okay. So here he is. He's getting the vaccine on December 18th. Do you want to read?
Yeah, okay. 3 weeks into the most 3 weeks into the most ambitious
充满志向 有志
Ambitious.
向.
Okay.
This one you should know. This is a good word, and it's not too hard.
Ambitious.
Mason is an ambitious person. 充满志向，
Got it.
充满这个创新能力跟心情。He's ambitious.
Vaccination.
Vaccination. So here, ambitious is a little bit different. 我刚形容的呢, it's like this. It can describe a person. They're ambitious. They want to achieve a lot. They want to accomplish a lot. But here it means 是一种虚拟的用法. It just means that this campaign is very ambitious. So what does that mean?
Vaccination campaign.
It's like very, very 积极, very 主动. 这个 campaign 就是
campaign
这个活动，这个要 vaccinate 好多 people 的这个活动 an action. Okay? So this is very 非常积极，非常主动. We want to vaccinate so many people. It's very ambitious.
Okay. Vaccination campaigns. It's ambitious.
It's ambitious, yeah.
It's
the most ambitious.
Most ambitious. In modern U.S. history, far fewer people had than they expected are being immunized. Okay, immunized.
Immune. Do you know immune?
Immune? Okay, I don't know.
免疫.
Oh, I see. I got it.
Okay. So this is, immunized. Okay.
Immunized again coming out here as the process moves slower than officials had projected and has been beset by confusion and disorganization in many states.
What about project?
Project to be a verb. It means plan, to make a plan.
Plan, exactly. They planned, they expected so many but it didn't happen. Okay, and they projected. Very good. We can also 这个实际来说 we can 那个怎么说来着physical 不是 figurative 跟 literal 这叫 literal 实际来说这叫 literally we can use projected in the literal sense 实际的意思呢是说显示你比如说墙上的那种大的显示器这叫 projector projector 所以呢也可以 project 我可以去 project 那个 light I can project the light onto the wall 所以这个也是一种虚拟的 figurative 的用法 figurative use projected Okay, this is a good word too. I would take a note of this. 这个虚拟的用法是不简单的。你应该刚刚是猜的吧 So that's pretty good. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you tomorrow, Mason, okay?
Time is too...
It's up, right? I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
All right. Have a good day. And
right.
Yeah, see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Yeah, bye.
See you tomorrow.
See you. Is reported 是什么意思？这个 that means right now. Okay,
right
like
now.
If I'm at the scene, 这叫 at the scene. 如果我在现场 and I'm the first person to see it, and 我就在及时这个实时的做这个reporting, then I can tell you it is reported right now. But usually we would say it was reported that the virus, okay, here has mutated. This has 这种时态 I don't want to use this. I don't want you to use this unless you have to. Okay. 能不用我们就不用 Okay. Here we don't need to use it. It was reported that the virus mutated. Okay. We 我们的目标现在是 make everything very clean, 干干净净 very clean, no problems. That's it, really. I mean, English is a little bit different than Chinese, I think. Like, 我们并不追求说是 very like flowery, a lot of complicated words or something like this. That's not what we're going for. Like the Wall Street Journal, it's not that complicated, really. It's different from Chinese, right? In Chinese, we can use all different types of like chengyu and all these different things. We don't really do that in English. We just want it to be nice and clean. The same tense, 不要乱换这个时态, the same tense.
Okay.
Grammar's okay. That's it. That's really all we're trying to do. So this is good. Any questions or comments?
And I read and I read news today, and the vaccination of the in America, and it is only, and I heard that for the maybe white person only 0.04% is how do I say 没用的 how do I say it
0.4%?
0.04%.
40%, 4%, 0.4?
No.
This is 0.04%. Okay, 0.04%. 标准的来说是 0.04%. Okay, let's take a look.
Yes.
Share here. So 0.04% of, you can say of whites. Whites is not good, I guess. Of white people. Of white people is probably better. Of white people.
It's useless.
Yeah.
For
so you can say the vaccine.
The vaccine
is ineffective.
Ineffective.
Not ineffective. You said useless. It doesn't work. The vaccine doesn't work in 0.04% of all white people.
But for Asians,
for Asians,
for Asians is the vaccination doesn't work 10%.
Wow.
Yeah.
So which vaccine are you talking about?
Yeah, because when they invited this vaccination, they only use the DNA of whites.
Invent. What's it? Invite.
Invent.
Invent. Okay.
Invent.
And wow. So, but I asked you, Mason. I asked what vaccine? Which vaccine? Because there are many now. We have about 4 of them.
The vaccine of COVID-19.
Which one? There's about 4 of them right now.
Which one? And which one? Let me think. The vaccine by and I looked it up, and this vaccine was invented by a company in America. Who I
In America,
forgot.
okay. Let's take a look. So right now we have a bunch of vaccines. We have the vaccine in China, right? Or maybe there's two
Yes,
actually, I think. And then in the US, we have this one. There's a small company called Moderna.
Moderna.
This company is in Boston. You can look at their stock, 股票. Look what happened to their stock. They're a
Wow.
very small company. Look at this. It's around $20, okay? And then this year, look what happened. From $20,
Wow.
it went to 150. It went up 7 times. So this is a small company called Moderna in Boston, Boston. And see, here it says Massachusetts, Boston. And they have a special technology, which is actually this. 这个是
Yeah.
他们的股票的那个 sign. But their technology is called mRNA right here.
mRNA.
It's a different type of technology versus the vaccine in China is using the more traditional technology. It's different than this mRNA. Okay. And then
Yes.
there's another one called Pfizer.
Pfizer.
This is a much bigger company. So this company has been pretty. This is called flat. It's been about flat. 有一些波动. It's a little. There's some volatility. 有一些波动. But it's not like Moderna. Moderna is like brrr. So these are the two companies, and this is a very big company. This one is in New York. And then there's a third company, which is in England, and that's called AstraZeneca. AstraZeneca can also buy on the American stock. So how's AstraZeneca? AstraZeneca has done very well. Not quite. It's pretty flat. It's pretty flat. It's not like Moderna. So these are, and this one is this is in Europe. See, this is in England. So these are the 3 right now that are approved in the West. And then we have 2, I believe, in China. So you should know which one of these 2 it is. Okay. So you can go and try to find which one it was. Just like yesterday when we were talking about, you said he opened the gate.
Yeah, which gate?
It means nothing. It means nothing. It could be 一种 right? It could be in 一个游戏里面的一个 small 机器人. We don't know what's going on, where it is, who it is, what year. So when we're reading, we always want to be critical thinkers, right? And don't just believe what you see. Always be asking, who is it, where, when, why, and get the 关键的信息 first. If somebody is telling you, like, maybe in China it's different, right? Maybe you can't ask so many questions, but for me, if somebody's telling me about something and they keep going, I would say, stop, hold on. I want to know the 关键信息. Please tell me first, which company? Where is it? 怎么样? Okay, cool. That's very interesting. That's an interesting thing that you heard.
Yes.
And yeah, I mean, that would make sense. There's more white people close to those 2 companies, right? One is in Boston and the other is in New York.
Does a vaccine free for Americans?
It's free, yeah. Right, it's free. The other thing is, like I was saying last time when we were doing the writing, is no bias. Do you remember what bias means?
Bias? What's
bias. It's a good word. 偏见, B-I-A-S. Bias.
B-I.
When we write, we don't want to be biased. 我们要不要带任何偏见，我们做写作的时候. We don't want to have bias. Okay? So when you hear things from other people, like you heard about this news about the vaccine, you will probably think many things, right? You'll probably think, 然后呢? What does it mean? And you'll probably say, oh, 白人是坏人，对吧？怎么样了？有可能有人会说，对吧？So we need to make the clear conclusion. We need to say, What 等一下 What are the facts? 到底
Okay.
是 which company, right? And why did they use more white people? Maybe there are no Chinese people, or there are no Asians, so they can only use white people, or maybe they are evil. 可能他们真的是坏人，我们不知道。But we need to take all of the facts first, and then we can see what happened. Right?
And the the virus, the vaccine, the vaccines in China, and it's not as as cheap as as vaccines in America, but it's easier to it is easier to save.
Okay, I know what you mean. But when you say cheap, usually 对方 will think about
It's not as cheap as
right. Usually 对
as
方 will think about the cost that they have to pay. So actually in China, I believe it's going to be free as well. Okay.
There was some problems with my internet.
So I was saying cheap, it means usually people think about the cost that they have to pay. Do you know cost?
No, I know. I means that it is free for Chinese, but I mean the prime cost is not
Right.
as the prime
Right.
cost.
Okay, so this is the right, the cost to make it.
Yes, the cost to
it,
make
right?
it is not as cheap as Americans, but
How much is
it is how much I don't know the number, but I don't know the numbers, but as far as I know, it is a little expensive to make it.
In the US, right?
No, not in China.
It's expensive to make it in China, huh?
Yeah, but it is easy to save. And
it's easy to save.
And
to store?
Yes, to store.
To store. It's easy to store.
And the vaccine in America, and I know that it must be stored at a temperature that is 零下70摄氏度。
摄氏度Celsius, so that's 70 degrees below zero.
Below
Celsius.
70 degrees below 0 Celsius.
Celsius. Yeah. 70 degrees below 0 Celsius, right? Yeah, it's very cold. So they need special dry ice equipment.
Yeah.
Dry ice?
Dry ice. Yes,
dry ice.
I
yeah. So they have like they have them in warehouses. Do you know warehouses?
Yeah. What's a warehouse?
仓库.
Oh, yes, I got it.
Yeah, warehouse. So they have special machines in where they're not really machines. They're kind of like special fridges. 冰箱 fridge. 口语我们叫 fridge. 标准是叫做 refrigerator.
I see.
So they're like special fridges that can keep it very cold. Yeah, and then they have to put them in special trucks or special rail. What's a rail? And yeah, it's one of the challenges. And that's one of the reasons why we looked yesterday that the rollout is behind. It's falling behind, right?
Yeah.
One of the reasons is because of this, the challenge to ship the vaccines in the special conditions. Do you know conditions?
Conditions, yeah. Yes.
Okay, cool. So should we, yeah, okay, let's keep looking here. Okay. Okay. This one. How could this be better?
The United States plans to vaccinate 20 million people. Vaccinate 20 million people, but they only vaccinate 3 million actually.
This would be better to put planned
Plan.
because we have first of all 20 million was the plan for December, I believe, for December. And so if you just say plans to vaccinate everyone, that's the plan. The plan for December. So you could say the United States planned to vaccinate 20 million people in December. So this is more about like, right, about like he opened the gate. We want to be more specific. You know specific?
Pacific, yeah. Yes, I know the Pacific.
What does it mean?
I heard that the Pacific Ocean, but
Pacific Ocean,
maybe
but this is specific with an S at the beginning. Specific.
Pacific. I don't know this.
Okay, this means duty. Specific.
Specific.
Pacific. And this one is Pacific Ocean. This one is specific. So we want to be more specific instead of saying he opened the gate, right? So we say when. They plan to vaccinate 20 million people in December, but they only vaccinated 3 million, actually. And to vaccinate 20 million, but they only vaccinated 3 million, actually. Actually, 这个不太需要. It sounds kind of weird. And it's 特别的重复. So we don't really need it, okay? So pretty good. These three, you're getting very close, right? This one was pretty much done. A couple small things. You're getting very close. Like this is very good. So keep up the good work. Okay. We have not much time, but let's take a look quickly at the news maybe.
Okay.
Any questions?
No more questions about this. And
Okay.
look at them.
Do you know about Tesla?
Tesla. Yes, I it's a event.
It's an event?
It's an inventor.
No, it's an inventor. Okay, there's a person called Tesla a long time ago. He was an inventor. That's true.
Yes.
And now there's this car company, Tesla.
Well.
Right. So yeah, this is making a lot of news. Okay, we're gonna run out of time. I have to go to another class here.